He thinks things are going well. Personally, I'm not entirely sure. Whether or not Hinata's actually going to have any family jewels left at the end of all of this is one thing to actually be careful of. That did seem painful. Taking the initiative, change your perspective, learn a thing or two. What can you achieve? If picking up some feet movement, some proper positioning, where to gauge and read some moves and where they're going to be. All very necessary, things that he himself was lacking. So, for better or worse, whether or not he was meant to be there, this has been one hell of an experience. And no one else is kind of slacking, though. We've got the rest of the team practicing back home. We've got the king with the All Japan training, and that seems to be going well. Almost. I think, though, we're going to need some more. Gotta do their best clearing up the extra jerseys and mopping the floors. Hang on a second. Why are you calling out to him? What's going on? Is being asked to join in with all of this. What's he supposed to do with them? He's gonna carry it all the way through. Getting a bit too excited about joining in, I think. Who would have thought that Tsuki was the one to reach out to him, get him to, hang on, you're helping me here, you don't need permission. I mean, the idea of the others all doing their own thing during this training and, well, their own personal growth. What are we actually going to see out of it? More than just him noticing their moves and what they've been doing and being able to see it from a different angle, different light. If we can all get them up a little, especially seeing Tsukishima find his place a little more. Not just thrust in here alone. Is that the best way to remember someone? Even if he did know what he was thinking, I don't think it would help his anxiety. Well, that's the thing. When you're sure, you start making mistakes. That must have been the reason, yes. Why else would they have fallen? Several times. Don't give away too much information. He's a little aggressive in finding out information about everything that's going on. Cautious. Katsurada. Negative shanai. Is that for... Oh no. He's cutting them down to size without even knowing it. Okay. One way to excuse yourself. Carry on with lunch. Maybe he changes when he's on the court. You're actually playing a match. Why can't they be normal outside of the game? He has a certain presence. After seeing things that have shook his core, what he believes in, and trying to push past it, make the best of the best. I think it's not just him, though, it's the team as a whole. They do things very differently. He had mixed and very, very conflicting feelings about the situation. There's so much excitement in his eyes. Rather big. I mean, improperly stored oysters, or if they're slightly off, then yeah, you would want to be cautious about eating them. Come on, why couldn't you get it? But just because he's a... No, it's because you're a miniature. I mean, why wouldn't they want to... Don't want to be left out at all. He's got to get his training in. He can't use his height to his advantage there. Or the not being able to jump the highest. There's always going to be someone better than you, someone doing a bit more. How's he going to overcome that? You misread what he was aiming for. Is he going to give him some... I thought he was going to give him some advice there. Something that he saw. They need all of it. All the training they can get. Having that moment over the net, the height of the jump, being able to set your mind aside and actually see what's going on. Stand a little further away from the net. Actually getting things in. Rather than doing things on his terms like he used to, he has shifted a lot, hasn't he? Go for the... Go for what feels good as well as scoring. If he can handle it faster, then why not comply? I don't know what's behind that smile. That's an interesting couple of frames. Yeah, I was about to say, it looked high and a fast hit. Oh boy. Hopefully that hasn't broken you, come on. But for someone that we've not seen much communication from at all, if any. Ah. To be fair, then... Oh. Why aren't you... Why are you underestimating my abilities? So, he likes to show off. However, it's... True. And he's had a bit of experience with those that are out of the ordinary. A bit larger than life. You're not going to do anything too dangerous. He does play things a little cautiously and does things right. We go from that Xeno crop back into this one. Oh, okay. He's so helpful. He's vigilant about everything. He's already there. And also, I'm just going to say, seeing them from up there, getting the full overview. I'm sure he's learned a lot, hasn't he? Is there anyone there capable of getting it? Make the second least favorite phrase. Go all out. Then no, you know what? I'm not going to ask what his most is. He knows he could have. Still. I mean, everyone has their own ways of going about things. He's a late bloomer, as it were. Has he had another brainwave? Some sort of epiphany? Is it not now about to start dishing out help to the others that might or may not need it? So we've only been here a small while, and yet some characters with some flaws lack in their skill set and experience are starting to show. Or the case. Once again, I think he's trying to pay him back for being mean to him. And figuring out what way to really get to them. Huh? I see. He's being a bit of a nuisance, is he? He is starting to slip, and with being exhausted as well, it's just going to get worse. I didn't think we would be getting a breakdown like this. He's already done. Letting that slip. How's he going to respond after having someone who's had this opportunity? He's laying down some sagely advice. Emphasis on the little, yes, but you're pointing out something that he severely lacks there. Height. So all he needs to do is put in the effort. Use that height to his advantage. And the fact that he's being so enthusiastic about it. He just can't let anyone start to give up on the idea of volleyball. If he's going to beat you, he wants to do it at your best. I mean, is it really a victory if you just win? Or do you want to win against an opponent that actually makes winning mean something? He's using that height. Can he actually? He would be a good coach one day. Being able to read everything that's going on and pick up those that are wavering. Setting it up for him now. Can he actually capitalize on the opportunity? If you give up before you try, it's a 100% failure rate. Slowly but surely, he can put his own mark on the map. Took a while, but he got there. And what made him, or what helped him reach that potential? You just can't keep him still, can you? Now that is the face of someone that really loves volleyball. We go from that atmosphere over to Kageyama. Did being called a goody two shoes on the courts really rattle him that much? I think when we actually start getting back with the other members and seeing where they've come, it would quite do justice to what Hinata has gone through, being not part of the training, but still being more instrumental. Instrumental that he was there, considering he was never invited. He's done more for everyone and himself than some of those that were actually brought along. Once he's infected himself into your training, into your game, there's no getting rid of him. Sometimes some people are wondering what they're doing with their lives, where they're going, why they're not standing out quite as much as they could do against people that may be more skilled than them. But as long as you don't give up and have that calming yet cheerful voice egging you on, saying that you can do it if you tried. How would anyone be able to disappoint a face as jovial as that? That is one skill that Naruto really does have, and had all the way through, is being able to find people, bring them on board, just accept him. If not just challenge him straight up, but at the same time, it's always the same. He has wormed his way into their lives one way or another. But there's one thing though, isn't it? His face. Why would you help out someone, an enemy, someone on another team? Completely devoid of any fear or worry, solely thinking about the victory in the other end and the journey to get there, the excitement and the rush of actually fighting against some proper opponents. I wish I had the confidence like him. Just how enthralled was he with the idea of volleyball? That little giant started something tremendous. I don't think there's going to be a single idle or boring moment in any of Haikyuu so far, and it has definitely seemed that way. It's played out exactly like I thought. So as long as it continues along that kind of trajectory, we are in for once again, another interesting season. There's really only a few things I can say about all of this, and right at the beginning when I knew nothing about volleyball, just getting it, the kind of play-by-play, the usual base rules, and then as it layered in more and more terms and positions and specific skills and the like, and now it's getting to the bits where the small increases are the kind of minute details, like the small hops to rebalance himself. And the bit of encouragement he gave to that giant of over 2 meters. Bits that if I was standing on the sideline would go completely unnoticed. I would not have any clue on how to enhance my own or even their skill set and their abilities. But with a character that's so in love with the idea of the game, in fact he wants to bring up everyone around him, we are set to see quite the generation of players. I just wonder, since we're getting all of this, once they actually start playing again, now they've gotten to the nationals, can Crisano keep up with the other teams? Can they actually put everything that they've put into practice into motion? We might need to find out. So, if you've enjoyed this episode, let me know. Leave a like and a comment down below. Consider subscribing. Make sure to keep hydrated. Get some rest. And I'll see you in the next one.